người nha. Hello everyone, chào tất cả mọi người. Hôm nay ít lên đây livestream, không có lên đây livestream tại vì đang sửa cái sân tập phía sau nhà lại. Này chắc mất cũng cả tuần lễ hơn để mình sửa lại khu sân vườn sau nhà để cho có chỗ tập luyện. Hello everyone. Hello Monkey Juice, how are you? It's been a while. Been like almost 10 days. Happy Sunday. Chúc mọi người một ngày chủ nhật vui vẻ và tràn đầy năng lượng tích cực và sức khỏe nha. Nice. Yeah. It has. Yes, it's been a while because I'm fixing my backyard training here. So let you guys take a look. All right, here. Now I'm fixing it into the whole set as you can see. There you go. So now we have more stuff to practice. There you go. Phân tầm mấy ngày trời thôi, nhưng mà thợ thì không có, cho nên tổng cộng thợ làm việc rồi này nọ chắc mất khoảng 5 ngày. There you go. All right. So been renovating, been fixing that. That's why I haven't been on live stream for the last 10 days. Ok, bây giờ thì có chỗ tập luyện phía sau hoàn tất, cho nên bây giờ thì chúng ta hãy tập luyện tiếp nha. Có nhiều thứ để tập hơn. Có bào cát. So I have punching bags, kicking bag, and the speed bag there. So lots of stuff to practice. More stuff to where we can practice. Not just only the wooden dummy, right? Ok, mình có nhiều thứ để tập hơn để cho nó nhiều cái tốt hơn. Yep. Okay guys, anyway, just beginning with the wooden dummy. I'm just gonna warm up like usual. Alright, just do a little bit of warm up. It's a bit late now, but oh well. Jumping jacks. Get my body moving, That's it. You can switch back and forth. Get your blood flowing. You can jog on the spot. You can do jumping jack. You can jog with your knees up. Basically, you can do anything. Keep your body moving. Keep your body warm up. Get the blood flowing. Làm cho cơ thể mình ấm lên, cơ bắp mình ấm lên để mình tập luyện hạn chế chấn thương. Yeah. Jumping jacks again. Switch. 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 All right. Sometimes I twist my body like this. What? Keep my back stretching and try to get it flexible. I do arm rotation, forward, backward. And then do wrist rotation. Thank you. Yes, I've been practicing those moves a lot because once some of the moves that you really like and you practice it all the time, it become your own moves and you can just do it very well. It's sort of like a habit, you know. Whatever we do for a long time, it turned into a habit. So most of the time when I do other moves, then I got stuck when I go from here, then it's automatically go out. So whereas sometimes I turn into a punch or something, it would be harder than a knife hand strike, especially to the neck. All right. Sometimes I bend down low. Working on my back, stretching out my hamstring, my back, reach up. Try to keep your breath normal. Try to have long breath in and out. And then all the way down. Have both knees straightened. If you cannot straighten, then you can do slightly bend. You can do slightly bend like that. And then try to reach down to the floor. Eventually, over time, you'll be more flexible and you'll be able to touch the ground with fully knee extended for your stretching. And then reach up once again, and then down, and then up, and down. And I do hip rotations, big rotation, the middle part of your tummy, because I feel that like my lower back is really stiff most of the time, because most of the time we don't exercise that part, the middle part. The lower back we rarely exercise, so therefore it's really stiff. Rotation one side, then the other, all the way. Okay. And you can do your neck rotation, right, and then left. You hold it there for a count up to 5 or 10. It's depend on you. It's up to you. And then forward, backward, and forward, backward. And then you can do slow rotation. One side, slowly, other side, and then back again, and other way again. Okay, and then you can sort of like stretching out your upper back like this. So you can do back stretch by hitting your elbow back like this and then forward and then back. So here you can get good posture. Once you do that a lot, you can get better posture, have your chest, your back straight instead of a lot of us, sometimes we do a lot of heavy weightlifting. Our shoulder tend to like grind it like this, sort of like a curve. So if you try to fix it like that, try to do some of these exercises most of the time. And next time when you're lifting weight or something, try not to lift too heavy at beginning. You know, if you lift too heavy, more than you can take, then you have to go like this. So your back will be crouching and bending over, and it doesn't look too good like that, right? You want to have a straight back and chest up, right? So sometimes you do this exercise. Okay. All right. Now, here I got this set here. That's the reason why I've been taking like about 10 days off. I'm working on the backyard, as you can see here. Yeah, we got the monkey bar and the hanging bag right here. So we got the whole package here. So sometimes I do this for my back. I just go up here and I stretch. Hanging on like this. And you just swing back and forth. Sometimes you have a monkey bar or something at the park. You can do that too. So it's really good stretching out your full back. Or you just leave it hanging like this for as long as you can. You know, whether it's like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds to a minute, right? And then if you can just swing back and forth like this. So I find that this really helps stretching out my back, right? Now your grip, sometimes your grip is really hurt, painful, right? And your armpit and your arm is sort of like falling off from you once you hang like this for too long, right? So, but please do, see, that much I cannot take it anymore, and then it just go down, right? Then you can go up again. 36 hours? That's pretty crazy. Wow. I do for 36 seconds and then I'm done. 36, that's pretty amazing. You are my great grandmaster if you can do that. That's for 36 hours. Wow. Anyway, so I do some of that, right? And let's do one more set, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I just hang here and then I just go up. And then I go back. Right? It's been a while, but now you see when you're hanging like that, you see their arms as well. Before I used to have a lot of callus hanging onto bars like that to go up, and they do have those kind of grip where you can have a glove where you can just hang it and you don't hurt your hand, you don't build a lot of callus. But if you want your hand to be tougher, and then you don't need to use gloves or anything like that. All right. So those are exercise, and that's for stretching out mostly. L and do this works. Yeah, it really, because like most of the time we do spend a lot of time like we're sitting down and we're slouching like this, right? Our back is always curved, right? So if you do have some time and you just put like maybe about 5 minutes or something, do those exercises just hanging on to like that, or you just in the morning you just like stretching out like that, put your hand and arch your back forward and push your hips forward a bit like this, right? You sort of like feel yourself, right? Push it forward like this and stretch it up like this. So any type of exercise like that will really help your back and lower back stretching out, so you won't feel as much soreness. Eventually, you do it on a regular basis, it will getting better and better. All right. It's kind of hot and sunny right here, so so here I have what you say? Sorry. So here I have sort of like a long bags here, where I can work on my kicks and punches, as you can see. So for those of you that take all the other different disciplines, please do practice with heavy bag, speed bag, whether you're practicing boxing, Muay Thai, or kickboxing, or Taekwondo, or karate. If you do have access to heavy punching bag, please do practice. They're very helpful because it lets you execute your 100% like speed and power into it, whereas sometimes we're working on the dummy, we don't exert a lot of power into it, right? So sometimes I do. Yeah, boxing workout is pretty amazing, you know. It's pretty amazing, you know. You're putting a lot of work into it, and you burn I'm pretty sure you got burn a lot of calories doing boxing workout. Always on the move, moving all the time, and you box and you move all the time, right? Same thing. So what I do is usually I do this, like I do roundhouse kick, I do 10 on each side, and then I switch, and I probably do that like 2 or 3 sets like that. All right, so let's do the first 10. So from here, I just do roundhouse kick, right, and come back, and I go again, and then come back, okay, right? So this kind of kicks I got it from Taekwondo, right? So let's do it. And here, boom. Now you see when I execute my kick, I always throw my hips, right? Remember when I told you guys about a lot of hips? I always throw my hip in first. So my bigger muscle is my hips here. I'm moving my leg muscle. My leg is big, but it's smaller than my hips. This section here is the biggest muscle. So you use this section right here to bring your leg over. That's where you're gonna get more power into the kick, and you won't be as much tired, okay? Even though I'm a bit looking at tired right now because that, okay? And then come back, and then come back, that, come back, back, that, okay? If you're not used to it in the beginning, you can just do 3 or 5 each leg, and then you can switch. And later on, you can build it up, you can put it more. All right, so from here, you go, same thing. Come back, come back. Remember, when you kick, as you kick, mostly this arm coming back. It's sort of like to give you a swinging your leg motion. So this hand automatically going back to give you the momentum to throw your leg forward. So we go. See how this hand come back? Right, like this, automatically. As soon as you lift this hand up, right? Now the reason why that happened is because as you throw the leg up, you only one leg, right? If you put this whole back, you're gonna be like maybe a bit off balance, right? If you put forward, it doesn't work, right? But if you put this one back, it try to balance out your body, right? So your upper body back here and one of your leg before in front here. So you will be in a more balancing stage. That's why most of the time they throw it back. They throw their hand back, right? Most of the time people kick, you go, ha! See the hand here? It come back automatically. But this arm right here, you gotta try to put it right in front of you, right? Just in case. Because when you put this one here, kick here, and this one gonna be open, your face open. So therefore you should have one arm in front of you all the time when you kick, right? Because what we're gonna do is they're gonna do a reverse punch, right? So if you have something there, you kick, pa, the other arm there is better for safety, just in case, all right? Oh, I just did. I always watch UFC, my friend. Love it, yeah. All right. Pa. UFC, they do use a lot of this kicks here, my friend. Yeah. So it's good if we train all of it, right? Right? So remember to throw your hips in. Now you see, my kicks like that is kind of slow though, compared to a lot of people. They're doing really, really good. Yeah, that's true. If you throw, if like you said, that's why you have one hand up here for protection, right? Otherwise you get hooked by there, then you know, if they come, as soon as you throw a kick up, they're gonna go hook, right? But you gotta be really good at timing to do that, right? If you don't have good timing and fast enough, then you're gonna get hit by a kick. So it's sort of like a game, you know? You cannot say who's better than who, right? It gotta be the right timing and everything, right? So, I mean, like as two, if you're watching UFC One Championship, whatever, two fighter, they're training like the same equal amount of hours, same rank and everything. They go into the cage, and of course, you know, you never know who's gonna win, right? Only the person like that can either counter or hit the target at the right moment, right? And that really shock the person and knock the person out, right? So you cannot really compare, like, you know, who is better than who, all that, right? If two person equally training, you know, all the same stuff, right? So yeah. So just train, guys. I mean, like, what I do is, like, I love to train and I love to share with all of you, you know, whatever you can grasp out of it, whatever, if it can motivate you to train, that's awesome. And I love it, you know. I don't need to prove anything to anyone, because, like, first of all, I do it for my own health, right? And I love training, and you guys here with me, that's also awesome. That's a bless, right? So if you can train with me and you take something out of this, that's even awesome. And I'm really happy, you know. All right, thank you. Okay, let's go. Let's do 3 more and then we switch, okay? Ah. All right. Ah. Ah. All right, let's do 5 mid-side and then we move on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And switch leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you see, when training with the heavy bags and all that, and boxing, you get tired more, of course, right? The other one, you don't move as much. You only move the arm. As wooden to me, you just hit the arm. So it's awesome if you can alternate. You work on your arms, you work on your legs, and if you even have grappling in there, that's a bonus. That's really awesome. So real efficient roundhouse kick. Now the reason why you see, like, training with heavy bags and all that, and Muay Thai kicks and all that, like, we tend to get more tired, right? Because we use a lot of energy. We use our whole body, right? This part, from this part all the way down to our legs, right? Therefore we do one kick, it burns like probably even, I would say, like 2.5 times more than we do like arm punch, right? That's why we exert so much more power than the arm, the punching, of course. So that's why we get more sweaty. That's why we get more tired. All right. So be flexible and train pretty much everything you put here. Maybe half an hour into your wooden dummy, then you gotta put like maybe about half an hour into heavy back training and all this stuff too. Okay. Never stick with one thing, right? One thing, then you very limit yourself with those moves, right? So. And you gotta condition yourself too, of course. You have to do a lot of stuff like pull up training, push up, right? Knuckle push up, fingers push up. It's all depend on what your goals, guys. If your goal is, you know, try to be the best or whatever, try to compete in UFC, you gotta train differently. You gotta train everything, MMA and everything. But if you just train for your health, just for kung fu, your health, for self-defense, then you don't have to train as much, right? Just only like a few moves that you needed. All right. Anyway, so I got the speed back here too. Now the other kick is this one is kind of hard. Is the back kick? We call it back kick or turning side kick. You can say turning side kick or back kick. But the difference is like turning side kick. And from here, I turn toward my back and I kick this way, and I go side kick. My side kick is here, right? Back kick is this way. You throw your hand this way. This is the back kick, okay? This is a side kick. You turn your body more, okay? Other leg, turning, back kick. This way, back kick. Turning this way, side kick, okay? I find that that's the only difference. So basically, you're turning away from you, and you execute the kick with your heel upward. You execute from here. You guys know a horse kick, right? Horse kick is just like a back kick. From here, right? I turn, I'm facing you like this. I turn, I look, right? I see you, right? From there, I lift my foot up from here, and then I kick out. Now this is a back kick, like a horse kick. Whereas a turning side kick, you turn all the way fully this way, and then you lift your leg up this sideway, and you execute it out. Now that's a side kick, turning side kick, all right? So that's the difference between the two kicks. So let's work on that a bit, all right? So from here, let's turn the camera angle out this way a bit. Hopefully you guys can see. Oh, I missed the bag. I would go from here. This way on my left leg. So usually when we practice the basic, the left leg in the back, right? On this side, my left leg in the back, okay? So I'm kicking with the left leg. Whichever leg you're kicking with is on the back. So for this way, my right foot in the back, my right leg in the back, I'm using my back leg to kick, all right? So from here, you turn. One, you turn, right? Two, you look over your shoulder, you look. So you always see the target where it is, right? And then from there, you lift it up, right? Lift your knees up and chamber. Kick it out, extend it out, and then lean forward. Okay, that's the back kick. So again, first, one, you turn, you look. Two, lift it up, you see the target, lift your knees up, and shoot it out. That's a back kick. For a side kick, same thing, but you turn, you look, you turn a bit more, but you lift this way. You lift more sideways, okay? And you extend it out, all right? Okay? So the back kick is like a horse kick from here, boom. From here, you just do a boom from the back. Here, boom, all right? So that's the difference between the two, guys. So let's do it on the heavy bag. So I go here. One, I look at right at one, I turn. Two, I lift my knees up. Three, I shoot it out. Okay? One, turn, look. Two, three, shoot out. Now you see the back is a bit too close, so I gotta back up a bit. One, turn, shoot. One, turn, shoot. And now, in the beginning, sometimes it's more easier for you to go right away. As soon as you turn, then you're gonna shoot. Because you're not gonna have, let's see, you're not gonna be able to balance yourself and keep your knees like that, right? You see, I'm having trouble with it too because long time I haven't do certain table kicks like this in Taekwondo, right? I haven't. So go here, you turn. As soon as you turn, shoot right away. Turn, shoot, and then come down. Yeah, turn, shoot, and then come down. Okay? So you don't have to break it down too much. If you break it down, then you do have something to hold yourself in balance to work on your kick. That's awesome. If you don't, then you just be on yourself holding your leg up. So I go here, turn, I shoot. Right? Here, turn, I shoot. I come down. Here. Now, what is this back kick for? This type of back kick is for when somebody running into you, right? So they're gonna go run. They're gonna throw you like this spot open. And that's what when you get the right timing, from there, you're gonna shoot. Okay, from there, you either jump, back kick, or you just from there, right into that. And the impact is right here. Before when I was younger, my master taught me this is like an impact back kick. Boom! Somebody running in you, boom, right here. So it's very painful if you can catch them at the right moment, right? As you can see, of course, it works in a lot of self-defense and a lot of fight, it works. But you gotta be really fast, precise, accurate, and you gotta have the right timing, all right? It look like that, but it's not that easy to get the right timing. So you gotta do a lot of practice, guys. All right? Boom. Now you see, sometimes when you practice, you hit sideways. You hit here instead of right in the middle, right? That's okay, that's the same thing. So you gotta readjust that, right? Before, the reason I don't hit at the right target, I'm sort of like hitting this side, right? Which means I miss the target. And the reason I miss because I don't look. I just turn and I just kick blindly. And that's a bad habit. And a lot of us building that bad habit. Because turning around requiring you to turn like this. See, right now I don't see, right? This is when I kick. Right now I'm kicking blindly right here. But if I turn like this, now I see you, right? And then from there I kick. Then I can see the target more easy. Whereas most of us, we tend to turn, even myself too, we get in the habit, we turn and when we kick, right? I mean, that's good for spinning heel. That's good if you keep on the rotation for spinning heel. For spinning heel from here, you turn, you keep going, you turn, you kick that way, right? Now that's spinning heel, okay? Then it's easy because your body keep on turning, and then you whip around like that, right? But for the back kick, all of a sudden we have to turn, circle, all the way, circle, half a circle, and then you go straight. So you have to change direction, right? So that moment is very hard, my friend. Whereas you spin, if you're from here, you keep on spinning. You hit this target here, spinning here. So easy, you're just spinning. Here, turn, okay, I spin, right? I spin, easy, right? You keep on spinning. Because it's going round, momentum, let you go around and round, it keeps you going. Whereas the back kick, you're gonna go half a circle and all of a sudden you go straight, right? See, right now you turn around, half a circle, right? And then now you go straight, right? Whereas spinning heel, you turn and you go around. So that's the difference. But I find it's circular motion, momentum is easier. Whereas the other one, you have to change direction. Okay, so my spinning heel kick nowadays is low. Haven't practiced that much, but before it's better. But maybe about 1 or 2 weeks. So same thing, hips. Have your hips into it. I go here. I have my hips lean over, right? Have flip over, right? The moment of my impact is from here to here. So I would put my foot here. Now from there, then I start hitting. I don't lift my leg up to here, all the way here, and then hit. No, up here, and then hit right across. That to prevent people from seeing. All of a sudden, as soon as you see your foot coming, you already hit. Whereas you leave your kick your leg up here, you go from here to here to here, they see it. Peripheral vision, they can see it here. Right? As soon as here, they block. But if you like come too close here, and you're here, you don't see it. Right? So it's sort of like half spinning heel, half hook kick. So as soon as you spin here, your legs coming up here, right? Here, and then come across. But for beautiful, for like strong and everything, for movies, they would go from here, they make big circle here, come here, come here, come here, all the way around. Now that looks beautiful on films and everything, right? But in reality, you don't want it to be that big circle. You want to come right up here and then hit across. So I would turn here, I look, I turn like that, yeah? I look, I turn, and then come down, all right? So that's the difference. So that's spinning heel. The spinning heel kick is kind of hard in the beginning, but after you got practice for a while, you got gonna love it because the motion is very easy. It go in circle, right? It's like a compass, right? You keep on spinning. This is your leg. You just spin like this. Compass, right? Like a compass, like this. You got no compass, right? Right? But the motion is, you're here, right leg pointed down, right leg down, and then you turn. I see it, and then from there I lift my leg up, and then I come across, and then I put it down, right? Like a compass, turn. So in beginning you practice, you can practice turn like this. Just get to a feel of it, right? Look first, and then lean, all right? So 1, here, turn. 2, you see it, right? Do I see it? I see it. Then I lift my leg up. If I don't see it, if I'm here, I don't see it, I don't lift my leg up. I gotta turn more. See how I have to turn more? Here, I don't see it yet. Now I see it. Now as soon as I see it, then I bring my foot up, my leg up here, and then I come across, and then down, right? Turn over your shoulder. You see it yet? No, you don't. See it yet? No, still not. Now I see it. Now I see it. Then I bring my leg up, my left leg, bringing up here. So whereas I don't bring my leg up here, I bring it up here, forward, okay? So bring here, so that as I come up, I bring across, right? So sort of like a hook kick, but you add a spin to it. Or you call it spinning heel kick, but if you want to get the right target, is distance here, right? Maybe 20, 30 centimeter before the target, and then 20, 30 centimeter after the target. That's where you want your leg to come up and hit right there. So I spin, I turn, see, now my leg come up, right? I turn, I see, now I lift my leg, come up here, and I hit, okay? This one for self-defense, you don't want big circle. And for spinning heel kick, you're not using to chase people with spinning heel kick. No, unless you throw in like this kick, this kick, this kick, unless you throw multiple kick, you can chase a person. But spinning heel kick alone, you don't use to chase people. You wait for counter, right? So somebody throw in, they throw a roundhouse kick, or they throw a punch or whatever, you can counter, right? As soon as you throw in, then you come up, you counter. Just like a back kick, as soon as you go in, you counter. As soon as you can wait, and then counter, okay? So those are the two very basic kick, but you gotta understand the theory. When it is used for, okay? Just don't use it all the time, right? Because when you're turning your back against the opponent, you are in a blind spot. As soon as I turn here, I don't see. Even I turn quick, but that one split second, when I turn quick, I still get knocked out or whatever. I don't see. Therefore, I could get a surprise hit right there, right? So very dangerous unless you really practice this movement really good, even faster than me though. Me, I'm pretty slow. I hit like that, but pretty slow compared to other people. They're really fast. Trust me, lightning speed. They just go drum like that. As soon as they leave you, they bring the leg up. You see it, then it's right in your face. So that's why these kind of, if you sort of like hesitate in this kind of kick, please don't do it at all. If you think, oh man, you think in your mind, oh, what happened, this, and too much thinking, don't do it, okay? But if you're confident, and if you visualize and just say, oh, I'm gonna kick it fast, I gotta get right timing, and then just do it, right? But don't think too much in your head, okay? If you wanna do it. If not, then don't do it, okay? So let's practice a few. From here, boom, right? From here, boom, come across. From here, boom. Let's adjust this camera a bit. So I told you guys sometime I will training with you guys kicks. So today, I guess, you know, I just gonna like do a bit of kickings with you guys today before we go in the outing. There you go, you can see more. So this around my face height, right? So for spinning heel kick or spinning heel hook kick, is basically you working around your face height. You're not gonna kick any lower. Any lower is not gonna be effective. Lower, you can use roundhouse kick, or front kick, or push kick, or side kick for lower. But for spinning heel kick, head kick, all right? So some of you that are not flexible, you gotta do more stretching and before you're doing this, right? You can stretch your side, leave your foot here and leave it here and stretch, right? This exercise where you can do stretch sideways, leave your leg here, slightly lean back a bit like this, because mostly spinning heel kick, in order for you, if you're not flexible, you are sort of like a bit of a cheat code. When you spin, your body lean back a bit, right? To get your leg up, right? Otherwise, people are flexible, they can just go slightly. Whereas for us, if we're more stiff, we have to lean back more, right? So, let's do the right leg. Over here, turn, okay, turn, and then come up, all right? So slow motion, turn, look over your shoulder, and then come up, cross, and then come down, all right? Turn. Now watch my footwork. When I'm turning this, my left foot on my tippy toes, right here, the front foot on tippy toes, here, and the other one turn with it. The back foot, so as soon as the front foot turn, the back foot turn like that too, okay? So pay attention to the foot, turn, right? Right? As soon as this heel down, this one lift up, okay? So remember that, I turn, my shoulder turn first. Shoulder, head, look, right? Heels down, lift up, okay? Again, turn, see my heels up, turn the shoulder, heels down, the other foot coming up, the other leg coming up. All right, so please take your time and do those exercises carefully. Once you get turning good, turning flow, get your turning flow good, then you will be better at it. So from here, or you can just practice like this. As soon as you turn, boom, just leave your leg here and then come back. Turn, look, boom, come back. You don't have to kick so high, guys. Just from here, boom, and then come back. Try to come back 360 degrees all the way around, so that you get used to the habit of that, all right? Get 360 degrees coming back all the way down. So like here, I turn, I lift my leg up slightly, then I come back, turn. So as soon as you have the momentum, you sort of like making your supporting leg is like a compass, where like the needle is sticking down here, and then the other foot drawing a circle. Okay, so here. The quicker you do it, it would make your spin faster and easier. The slower you do it, you try to control your muscle and everything is a bit tougher. But it depends on you, you know. Whatever you can handle. All right. So let's practice. Spin, spin, come back. It's kind of hot right now. Spin, come back. Now you don't even have to stick out your leg all the way like this. You can even have your knees bend and then come back. See? Sometimes I wobble too, right? Right? We're not like really best or anything, but we are training to get better and improve ourselves, right? We're not trying to compete against anyone, right, guys? We just want to train and exercise for good health, to improve our health every day, to improve our kicks, our training, our techniques every day, right? All right, and that's good. Turn, come down. See, you can just lift your knees up. Turn. See my knees up like that. Turn, come back. Turn, come back. Then slowly I'm gonna extend, come back. Slowly I'm gonna extend, come back. Slowly I'm gonna bring it higher, come back. Slowly I'm gonna bring it higher, eventually higher. Now, a lot of mistakes when we are first learning these techniques, we tend to lift our leg too early. So instead of lifting our leg up here, we're lifting it right here. So whereas you lift it here, you lift your leg up here, then as soon as you get to here, then it's coming down this way. So therefore you're missing the target. The target is right in front here, but most of the time we kick, boom, we kick down here because we are lifting our leg up here. Okay, so that's no good. You want to turn more, see it? And now I lift my leg here, instead of here. You don't want to lift it here, you lift it right in front, right here. Okay? So careful. Now, mistake before lifting here. I show you the mistake from here. See? It just hit here and then come down. Right? So that's not going to be as lethal. Whereas you want to kick here, come across. Alright? So in order for you to do that, you have to turn more. Turn. Look. See it? Now from there you lift your leg up. So as soon as you lift the leg up, it come up here. Not here, but here. Alright guys? So please, get that down. That's very important. A lot of people are making a mistake by lifting the leg up too early. That's why they find it so hard. How come they don't hit the target? Why is it so hard? That's the reason why. Alright? Now let's do it properly. From here, I go here. Now I lift. As soon as I here, I lift up, and then I come across, and then I come down. Okay? Come. Turn. Now I lift. Alright? Turn. Look at it. Now lift. Alright? Turn. Not lifting yet. I still haven't seen. Turn more. Now lift and come across. Alright? Now full motion. So sometimes you can just bounce, relax. Relax. Whenever you feel comfortable. Throw. Boom. Relax. Throw. Boom. That. Now you see, just doing a few kicks here, it burns a lot of energy more than the wooden dummy, right? And I'm getting tired. Besides, I'm getting old too, you know. Lack of training, right? So I gotta train too, right? I'm not like, you know, some kind of super being or whatever, you know. I'm just like you guys. So we are training, we're learning from each other. All right? Now let's go. Switch leg. Boom. Yeah. Yeah. Switch leg. Yeah. Now, once you guys get all of this down, then you're gonna get the whip motion. The one like the whip across. Have you guys seen the movie The Great Master Bruce Lee? He always said there's a phrase where he do a spinning heel kick. he say the move out is dragon whip its tail, right? He do the moves, and then he tell the phrase. That's really sick and crazy, right? That is the move, right? It's sort of like you whipping, boom, across. That's the motion. It's the whipping part. That's the part that hurts a lot, right? Yeah, so that's the part. You whip right across, boom, right? Remember, dragon whips his tail and go boom, right across. So eventually, that's what you want to execute the kick, whipping across, not just only just hitting it, right? So therefore, you have to remember every time I say when you hit, you tense your muscle, you sort of like tense it at the right moment, at the last moment. Same thing with the kicks. If you can apply it to your kicks, your hips, whatever you move you do, you can do that, man. You're gonna be very hard to stop. If somebody try to pick on you or something, you're gonna give them a hard time, right? Okay, so you see, as I'm kicking, I'm gonna whip it across. So I get my hip muscle to tense it up from here, tense it up to here, and then I relax. So I come up, I tense up here, and then I hit, right? Same thing. So as I go, I whip across. As you see, turn, nothing, boom. Then you see it come across. The acceleration, remember? Acceleration. That's what you want. You don't want your full kick to be same speed. At the beginning, regular speed. In the middle, when you're about to hit the target, accelerate it fast you can. As soon as you hit the target, then relax again, back to normal, right? So that's what you want. Here, watch. That's what you want. The hip motion. Now you see, when your body, when you do like around 10, 20, 30 kicks, your body, oh, so freaking sunny. I gotta move out here for now. I kind of start live stream a bit late, guys. Sorry about that. So, wow. And this type of training, you need some bottle of water. Yes, I gotta have some water. I'm talking and I'm training, and it's sunny. It's and especially in Vietnam, it's around 10 o'clock and up, 9 o'clock and up. There's so much sunny. Luckily, we have 2 coconut trees and the other tree. There's one more tree here, but I chop it up so that we can have more space. But that's the motion you want for. All right, I'm gonna get a quick sip of drink and then we're gonna come back into training. Okay, guys? Oh, that's good. Water is the best. Nothing beats water, guys. Doesn't matter what drinks. It won't gonna take away, help you take away your thirst. Just water is the one you really needed. All right. I see I'm out of shape, right? Just do a few kicks here and there, and couldn't even breathe. Yeah, look good. It look good. That's what I want. I want more green space. So it look awesome. I mean, it's great, right? All right. So let's moving on to the hand part. So we've been working on the legs a bit. So I haven't like like working on that, but the really details I haven't got into the kicks yet, right? But I'm gonna try to make some video with more pointers and more details where you can practice the kick right from beginning to intermediate and advanced, how you execute the kick, how you place your foot and how you move your upper body, how you look at the target and everything. So I do that in detail and a later time. All right. Okay, guys, thank you for bearing with me. So now let's go to the arms. So in Kung Fu, whether it's Chinese Kung Fu, Vietnam, or what Indian or whatever, doesn't matter what country or whatever you practice, you learn from. Wooden dummy is one of the basic. It's sort of like I say like wooden dummy is like a training partner, you know, not 100% like a human being, right? But at least it will help you 60 to 70% where you can have a training partner that can take a lot of your hits and block and everything and doesn't feel pain for you to keep training and training until you really tired and you give up, right? But your partner will never give up. So I think that's a good thing, right? If you don't have access to training with a real human being, then you can have the dummy, right? So whether it's Wing Chun or old traditional Kung Fu with wood dummy or anything, is all the same to me, right? Because it's just a partner, a wooden partner for you to train, for you to hit, for you to block, right? Even though it doesn't hit back. So that's like a 30% disadvantage because it doesn't attack back. Like a lot of you say that, dummy or board don't hit back or whatever. Of course, we know that, right? We all know that. We are all smart enough to know that, right? But we can use it to practice somewhat, right? When we don't have access to a real life partner. All right. So this dummy, I fix it a bit. I make it a bit taller for myself. Yeah. So it's better. Get rid of the thing. This is a dummy where I first got it like around 8 years ago. 8 years ago. And the other one I use it now. This one is not as pricey, not as expensive, right? This one, the wood is way more tougher. If you actually get a chance, to hit against it, or strike against something, you really feel it. Whereas this one is nothing compared. I can just go full force, like, or maybe 60% or whatever. But this one, if you hit with this kind of leg, whatever, you would go like about 30 to 40%, even 50% max. If you go to any harder, unless you like train your knees, your shin so tough, then you can, go out. But with this kind of wood, it's very hard. And of course, it costs a lot of money too. Let's try to fix this thing. Some dummies, you see this handlebar here, right here, as you can see. I turn this here. It's just an extra hand for you to practice, right? But it's not necessary for you to have this hand, right? The traditional one, they just have only 2 hands, one the hand in the middle, and then the legs. Yeah, what happened to the other legs, I don't know. Please don't ask me that, because they only resemble one leg in front, like this, right? Whereas the other leg in the back, so that's why they're hidden. The other leg is like back here somewhere. Therefore, they're hidden. They don't resemble that in the dummy, right? If you were to draw arms and legs and everything everywhere, then you have like freaking like 20 legs, 20 arms, and that's not realistic. That's why they have only 1 leg, 1 middle arm, and 2 of this. And this one we can put on extra. Where sometimes I hit here, boom, I can go here and here, right? Right? Instead of hitting here, I go here, here. All right. Like we always review, let's get back to the basics. It's been a while, like 10 days I haven't been with you guys. So arms up, hand at the side, making a fist like this, hand together, clench together, and fist thumb come across between the two fingers, proper fist from here, and then from there you just leave it at your waist, and then the reason we're practicing martial art and everything is for us, one is for self-defense. But nowadays, like, how much do we defend ourselves, really, right? But the main thing is to look good, posture, healthy, and everything. That is one of the more main thing. Because we don't really practice until we're waiting for somebody, we're hoping and waiting for somebody to kick our butt so we can defend ourselves. No, that's not realistic. We practice to look good, to stay healthy, good posture, all right? So therefore, you go here, you're up here. So keep your chest up, please. Don't go like this and keep your chest down like this, sort of crouching, slouching, all right? We want to look good, so have here, all right? Now from here, 2 foot, you open, 1, 2, and then from there you go, okay? Open 2, 1, 2, and then down. And then from there you face it with the dummy, same thing. Yeah? Now first thing again, I remind you guys to measure the dummy. Here, the distance in the middle of the dummy, the middle of the body dummy, the dummy body right here, to my fingers. My middle fingertip is the longest one. So you measure right in the middle. From there, that's how far you stand away from the dummy. So that's a good distance. Now from here, I just go open 2, right? 1, 2, then I go slightly down. So you go down, this dummy adjusting against your chest. This level and this level to your face. So you're there, okay? So that's where you want to, how far you want to stay your dummy apart. Now from there you can practice, all right? All right, so let's work on our basics. Let's do open 2 after we go down, all right? Then the hands go out. So from here, first thing I do, most of the time when we put out here, and the person gonna do is they're gonna attack us, right? And mostly they're gonna attack, either they're gonna do a jab with our left hand. So jab, that would be standing here. They jab here, and then they probably do a hook or whatever. One hit here, and they go throw a straight punch, very powerful from the reverse hand, or backhand. So for this one, if they jab like this, so the punch is not too heavy. So therefore we here, hand here, we can block like this, right? This block here, right? And if they go really hard punch, then we have to shift our body over, and both hands we can block down, or we can just leave our arm here against the hook punch, or the cross punch coming across like this, hook across, or they coming down, and then here, and then we come down here, right here, down here, or here, come here. But you have to move your body, right? Your hand, they're not gonna do anything. First of all, you have to go get out of the way first, right? I feel it out, right? My hand is just there to feel the hand, right? To feel the hand, so see what's next. Because our hand, if it's a kick or whatever, our hand, you know, if they kick too hard, you might break your fingers, or you may hit whatever. So you have to keep first of all, keep your finger tight when you block. The other hand is like to support it, right? So if I go here, I go here. The other hand has to be here too, just in case if they're kicking or whatever, right? But you have to move body. See, from here when they do a jab here, okay, they're testing us out, and then they can throw the other one, or they can throw a hook. So they're testing us out here. They just go here. Then we can just tap the hand back by blocking like this. So you tap me, okay, I can just tap you like this, block, and then the other one we gotta move. Or if you fast enough, you tap, you go here. Right? As soon as you see it happen, you go here. So you don't let them throw this punch. Because this punch right here, they want to throw fully at you, the full percentage, they have to go, bah, like that. Right? So they take a lot of time. When they take a long time, they wind back and you close. When you close here, they wind back till they come back to punch you in order to get the distance for it to be very strong and lethal. Therefore, you have to move to the sideway, or you have to move side and forward. So when you move to the side and forward at the same time, it's going to stop the strength of the punch, because the punch here, the strongest part is at the hand, when they hit at the end. But what if you go into right here? What if they hit here? They hook you and you go in here, you hit here, right? they hit here against your forearm, against your head or whatever. Not as powerful, right? So that's ultimately that's what we want. So here we practice here. Okay, jab, we can go here and then you go here, or jab, go here, or you can just move right in, right? So the other arm, we can just leave it here for protection. Here, elbows up here, right? So if I go here and here, elbows up here, I can just go right here. So this exercise is for you to practice and block and imagine when you practice, you gotta imagine yourself like that, you know? Just have a good imagination, you know, just think out what moves that your opponent can throw at you, what would you do, you know, during your practice. Of course, not during like the real actual fight. You won't have to time to think or visualize. Do it now while you can. In the real situation, you can just adapt and react to it, you know, then you become better. All right, let's go. 1, 2. Okay, I go here. 1, so I can go here, and 2. This hand here, I can leave it here. If not, I can leave it here. 1, here, or I can go here, okay? And then the next one, I step over in an angle. So as soon as I block, I step over in an angle, okay? I don't step to the side too much, okay? I step sort of like maybe 30 to 45 degree angle. I step in, okay? So if there's anything, they're hooking to here. So once they get to here, their power will be, if they go here, here is the strongest power right here. This is strongest. But if they were to reach here and here, a bit extra, like 20, 30 centimeter, the punch will get weaker. So that's why you're moving in that way, okay? And now from there, then you can readjust and attack or strike. All right, so please do practice those movements. I go here, 1, 2, move over, 1, 2, okay? Right? 1, so either you can open here, the other hand down, or you can go 1, 2, okay? Now see, this hand I always have here, up here, just in case, okay? Just in case if they swing the other one, then I can have it here. I block here, and then I can come up again. See this move? Remember, we're practicing this move, and then we'll come back here. So here you can also have this block here, right? And then from there you can just neck chop or elbow in, right? It's all flexible. Be flexible with your training, guys. So you know, don't when you train with your master or your friends or your colleagues, right? You practice that, but sometimes you think out of the box and you say, oh, okay, I can do this. Or what if this way, right? Yeah, you can all try that. Please all do. All right, please do it. I would recommend you to do that so that you can be more open and not limiting yourself with a certain movement. All right. So I go here, 1, boom, and then I go. Okay, 1, boom. But remember, the most important thing is you have to step, get out of the way. The first one, it's okay. You don't have to step. But sometimes if they do very hard, then you have to step, right? But if not, if they do a jab, you just here. Okay, they're just testing you. Jab, then you can just use hand like this, right? And then from here you have to shift, and from there you go, right? So 1, 2, boom, right? So as soon as you block here, you can grab and then you go, right? Now, that's the reason why I love training with wooden dummy, because it helps me reflecting. So as soon as I go here and I grab right away. You see this movement here? So as soon as I block here and this hand here, see? And as I put this hand here, this hand come back and then I go, right? So that's why I love, maybe it won't be as much powerful as like full knockout boxing or kicks or whatever, right? But in close range, I can be fast enough to get 1 or 2 strike to the neck or to the temple or whatever, right? I be more like better off, right? Whereas I'm not fast enough, I'm not hitting anything, right? So that's why I like the shorthand practice. You go here, 1, 2. So as soon as you hit here, this hand come up, you grab, and then you go, right? 1, 2, boom, right? 1, and then you shift over 2, grab, pa, okay? That's slow motion. Again. Right hand block, left hand you can put it down at the same time, or you can put two hands like this, right? And then you come across, walk across, and then you block reverse here, push forward this way, and then from there you block one more, and then this hand come chop. So as soon as you block here, pum, 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 pum. The rhythm is pum, 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 pum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? See? Right here. Now, when you're chopping this, you want this edge from here to here, hitting the target. Not up here, your fingers, because here, if you chop here, you hit the head. You're gonna clench your hand, your finger together, clench it like this together. You're gonna hurt yourself more. And remember to keep your finger tight, close together, please. All right, so, boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the middle, just block. You don't have to step this part. If they're just chopping, okay, you imagine just chopping like this, chopping to go for a heavier one, okay? So you're focusing more on the heavy one. This, okay, they're testing out to see where you are. You go, boom, right? As soon as they're testing you out, you block and you move. You don't stay there, okay? If you're not quick enough and you let them throw another punch in, chances are, right, they are attacking first, so they have more advantage, of course, right? All right, and if you don't move quick enough, you're gonna get hit. So therefore, as soon as you can stop and you move right away, then that's good. If you can, if you're too slow and then you gotta go up, you know, and then they're gonna go pow, 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 you're just gonna go like that. You have this advantage. If in that situation, you go one like this, you move to the side. Never move backward all the time. They're gonna chase you all day because it's easy for them to move forward. And it's really hard for them to change direction. They change here, and come here. Whereas if I move back, they keep on attacking, pa, 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 pa. They go like that and they kick. You cannot defend yourself all day, right? But if you shift over, then you can do some strike or counter with your own. As you see, very basic, just like in boxing, in Muay Thai, and MMA, and like Andrew said, in UFC, MMA, they always, if you actually like see the guys fight there, they always change direction. They don't just go backward all the time. It's very disadvantage for them, all right? Okay, so let's do it for a few more times, then we do on. Then we move to the other side. 1, 1. So if you want to move more, if you want to be stronger, then you have to use your shoulder and your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So as soon as I say 2, see 1 here, 2. See, my foot is moving, all right? And my hand stop as soon as my foot stop. 1, like this, just like this. Like wax on, wax off. Remember wax on, wax off from Karate Kick? This same thing. Open, palm, close your palm. Open palm, close your palm. But you add your shoulder and your hips into it, and your footwork gotta move. That's all. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So speed up. This one. Boom, boom, boom. See? I'm out of the way. The danger is shown. So if I throw a hook here, if I throw a punch here, the hook gonna be here, from here. But I'm all the way here. I'm right here, and they throw a hook here. So they're gonna miss here, right? So you have to move quick. In order for them to miss you, you have to move quick. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, right? The target is right here, but I'm moving here. So therefore, if they were to overhook and hit me, then it won't be as much painful. It won't be as the hardest hook, right? So then from there, you can just readjust and try to strike back, all right? All right, let's turn to the other side. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? 1, left hand. 1, step over, block. 2, grab, 3, 4. Okay? Block, grab, grab, straight. Block, open knife hand block, open palm block, close palm block, grab, straight. Right? Open palm, close palm, grab, straight. Open palm block, close palm, grab straight. Open, close, grab straight. Open, close, grab straight. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you want. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the rhythm, okay? Now, sometimes you feel that one of your side, one side may be stronger than the other. One side is more favor. So, like for instance, my right hand, my right side, I can do it very smoothly, whereas my left side sucks, right? Obviously, that's happened to most of us, but that's fine. You just go here, you practice, and sometimes you don't feel like full strength when you're chopping, not like like that. You sort of like from here, you push, okay? But from there, in order for you to strike higher, you gotta like pull more from here, and then you whack this whole thing, come back. Whereas sometimes I find out I just push it forward, just push my body forward like this. The striking power is not gonna be as much, but that's okay. We're practicing. Eventually, when you practice a while, you get used to it. You remember, like you go like this, you push your body in. Then I'm like, oh, I shouldn't do like that. First of all, you push your body in, you're falling toward, you're off balance, right? Whereas you have body here, you come back here more. From here, elbow bend more, and then you come out, okay? So sometimes I find that my left hand, it sucks, right? So I have to go in like this. I find it kind of awkward, but that's okay. Eventually, when you get practice, every time you make that mistake, remember, oh, I gotta pull back more, right? So I can have fully extended, so I can strike harder. So remember that. All right. So I go here again. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember to move, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See? As soon as I block here, my hand turning here, then I move. Okay? That is the rhythm you want. I block, turn, boom. Block, boom. Now, when we practice like that and we're moving like that, that's fine. But realistically, to blocking the person, like the person punch like this and you're blocking with one arm, I don't think we'll be able to block it. No, even though like I don't care how tough your training, how tough your Phan, whatever, the full punch, hook punch, you swing with whole body is gonna be hard. So this is just an example to practice our quick hand one thing. But realistically, you come here, you're moving, you gotta put your hand here to block, right? You see most of block, they go here, both hand, right? To practice either you see a lot of kicking, they both hand, or they go this way or whatever, both block and kick. So you have to use both hands sometime, all right? But practicing it just for the sake of practicing. Sometimes you have to go in rally, you don't know what to do, you just put your hand up to block, you put it here, right? Or you turn, you put it here. Or with your elbow, you go one side like this, the other one here, okay? So also remember, practice those two. Not just, oh, okay, he showed me this, I blocked this, I got hit in the face. You say, oh, he did me the wrong thing. No, you have to be flexible, all right, guys? Go, 2. See here, I can go here, boom. 1, 2, boom. 1, 2, boom. 1, 2, boom. But as soon as you move already, the power is gonna be less because they have to reach for you, right? But here you have, now this is when it comes to Wing Chun. That's when it comes to direction, the straight line direction, like what you call it, the application where like your direct line. So balance direct line. Now you're here, they are here, they're sideways, you're facing them and they're facing away from you. So therefore you get advantage right here. See, as soon as you're moving here, here, both of you guys have the same equal advantage, 50-50. If I can move here quick enough, then I get an extra like maybe 20-30% from here of advantaging. of my directional line. So here I can go here. If he is not quick enough to react, to turn to me, then I would have more advantage, right? Therefore, I got the center line. So from here, I can attack or whatever, right? Boom, right? I have to be quick. Whereas if I can here, same, 50-50, 50-50, right? Whereas if I'm turning here and he's facing me, then he get more advantage, right? Here, he can do whatever to me right here, right? But if I'm face-to-face, 50-50, if I go this way and he's facing here, I'm facing toward him, then I have advantage. So that is the very simple explanation of direct line, right? Direct straight line. So that's a lot of stuff we're practicing with direct line. Mostly you see, most of the time I hit, right? I hit. When I hit, I want to move straight. I hit straight to the thing. I don't come here and I hit here, right? I don't come stand in the middle and I hit here, right? That's not direct line. That's like sideways. I hit here, whatever in here, right? So that's why it's direct line. You move and you hit here. You direct here, right? Always straight direct line to the thing. So that's my understanding. That's a simple way I can just show you guys. You know, if you do have a better explanation, whatever, you know, whatnot, then share with all of us. Okay? All right. One quick drink. Okay. Let's get back to oh yeah, a lot of people they really. And then you got practice moves that against the draw, throwing, judo, wrestling. They can pick up wrestling. They can pick up one your leg. That's it. You're on the floor. Those people are that good. You know, they fake up here and then they go grab your leg. That's it. You're done. You're on the floor, right? So that's why some of you gotta practice everything, right? Like I said, like you know, we practicing Wing Chun, Kung Fu with the dummy for the arm. We can practicing heavy back kicks and all that, Taekwondo, Muay Thai for the legs, and then you can incorporate you training some MMA class, Judo, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to combine the all three, right? And you got like you well-rounded. So therefore, when you have to defend yourself, you have more tool to play with. When you are actually in a situation, you can get yourself out easily. But the thing that you know, sometimes you try to learn and you're too greedy. You want to learn, oh man, there's like 20, 30 moves, 50 moves. I want to learn all of it, right? And 30 from each discipline, 20, 30 moves. We won't be able to train. We don't have time to train a lot of them. Repetition. If you were to repeat yourself one move and you train one session, you do like 100, 1,000 punch, you know? You know why boxing they're so good? Because they do train like only those drill, those punch over and over 1,000 times. So whatever, I don't care whatever move you do, they just fake here and there and then boom, they got you the face. Because that's all they focus on training. They're only training, kick you here to here, punch you here and here. They move whatever way. And they train the techniques, maybe straight punch and reverse combo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. They train thousand of times. Like each time they do that like for like 1 hour, you know, and then do half an hour skipping and they do conditioning and other stuff for another hours. So cannot really compare, you know. If you learn a lot of moves, then, you know, you have to break down each one out. You're not going to have time for one move, like one punch. You can train 500 times, 1,000 times. No. So therefore, you're out of focus. And you learn so much, and therefore, you confuse, right? You confuse, and then, like, once you're really in trouble, you're not calming yourself, you're not confident enough, you won't know what to do. You're like, oh, trembling your body or shaking and everything. You're not confident. You don't have the confidence to throw any of that move. Like maybe, you know, 30, 50 moves, right? but you cannot execute it properly with strength and everything, then, in the real situation, it won't help you as much, okay? But if you know that, do pick 3 or 4 really good moves from one of the discipline, and you train that really well. You make that into your own move. Therefore, you always outshine that move. Whenever, if you were to compete, whatever, a lot of guys can do that move. Oh, okay, that guy got that signature. And nobody can defend that move against you, right? Unless they study you, they're training tougher than you, blah, blah, blah. And that's a different story, right? Okay? So please do choose 3 or 4 moves from each discipline that you really love. Those 3 moves, make it become your own. You eat, you breathe, you train, always think about those moves and practicing those moves over and over again, right? Then it becomes yours, right? Like a lot of us, we're practicing wooden dummy and Wing Chun, right? We do so much automatically. You just go here, you just hit, you just move right away, right? See the head, you just go boom, 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 boom. Even if I go behind, I can go boom, 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 right? Boom, 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 right? Even if you go close your eyes, that's why great master before, they only focus this cell, right? They don't have a lot of phone, TV, this and that, all the electronic, everything, not enough entertainment. Therefore, they could put on training, and then of course they're much better than us nowadays because they're so dedicated and disciplined. And besides, they got nothing else to do, right? Now we open our eye, we can turn on our phone. We're watching our favorite Netflix, those shorts, reel, whatever we like, and then we go on and on forever for an hour, half an hour. We don't even want to get up, right? That's happened to the best of us nowadays, right? So therefore, we don't put as much in training. How do we compare with the great master from 30 years ago, 50 years ago, 100 years ago, right? Whereas, okay, now we have a lot of technology, right? Or everything can do for a robot, whatever, right? But our health, right? Nobody can take care of our health, our fitness, and everything ourselves. I mean, even though if you want to be fit, you want to look nice, there's liposuction, you can cut on the fat and put it out. But then after that, what you do? If you eat more, then you're going to gain back. If you don't work out every day regularly, then you're going to put the weight back on, right? It's just like a habit. So if you can build yourself a habit of doing a little bit, doesn't have to be much. In the beginning, exercise for 10 minutes. Okay, next week, exercise for 15 minutes. And another week, exercise for another 5 minutes. You got 20 minutes in there. And then you keep on going until you can go up to an hour a day, and maybe 3 or 4 times a week. Then you'll be pretty good shape. You'll be awesome, okay? And then of course, if your goal want to be some kind of champion, some kind of great master, whatever, you got to train more, right? It's how much you dedicate, discipline yourself. Motivation is not enough. I mean, I've been watching a lot of motivation. Sometimes it gets you off the seat, but yeah, for that day or two, maybe for a week or two. But if you're not disciplined to carry on day and day, even a little bit, then you're not gonna last for 3 months, 6 months down the road, or 1 to 3 years. You want to make it a habit, sort of you walk, or you talk, or sort of every day you wake up, right? You brush your teeth. You want to make a habit like that, right? It become part of you, right? Same thing, some habit all of us make, like smoking, right? We have habit smoking so easy, right? Before in life, you see smoking is so hard. We test the first time, we go, huffing and coughing, right? But then after a while, you get used to it, right? And now you can smoke 1 or 2 pack a day, right? So it's just like a habit, right? Same thing with this. In the beginning, it's very hard, very hard. Any bad habit or good habit is very hard. But after you do it a bit more, it becomes easier. And then it becomes much easier, and then a piece of cake, right? Same thing with me. I practiced in the beginning. Man, that's how I saw my master do it. I'm but we discipline ourselves, and we see that motivation from our master, and we try to train a bit more every day, and then we become better and better. All right. So that's what you want. You want to turn into a habit. All right. So Expert, they always say that to change a habit from one habit to another habit, it may take you about 6 weeks or so. 6 weeks, I believe. I may be wrong, but like probably 6 weeks to change into a new habit. All right. So now, if you want to, like, get up early, whatever. If you want to train to wake up and jogging in the park, practicing exercise, doing kung fu training, go to MMA class, go to boxing class, Muay Thai class, whatever. But you gotta move. You gotta wake up. You have to wake up, turn on your alarm clock, and then you go and do it. Doesn't matter it's raining or snow or sunshine or whatever. If you make that, you're gonna train. Then you're gonna train that full hour, that 20 minutes, whatever. Put full focus into it. Now, as you can see here, when I train this dummy, if you can observe it, I don't do a lot of heavy punch because this wood, it hurt like hell. It's very hard. Once you punch it, it doesn't bounce back. It's sort of like you punch into like a solid brick or solid metal. Not hollow, solid. So this kind of wood is just like that. Very tough. Therefore, when you try to punch too hard like this kind of wood, over there, here, I can do full force. I can go boom, 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 boom. Therefore, I have two. The other one, I cover with a bit of padding. This one I go fully, right? So you can have the feel of both. All right, so let's practice relaxing and practice this exercises, cooling down. Let's go, right here. This exercise we all do, just to calm our body down, cooling. Rubbing against the dummy's arm. And try to attach your hand and your arm against it all the time. Never let go of it, okay? And after a while, maybe you do 5 or 10, and you can do a hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hit. Hit, 2, hit, 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 hit. You see, sometimes I go this, and then I go here, and then I go here, right? And then I go here. See, so this movement is interchange. It's sort of like it's a neutral movement where it can help you to grab. You can interchange between the move. Whereas I go here, I can go here, I can go here, I grab here, I can go here, right? So it's sort of like this exercise, practice all the time, it gets you into a habit of flow. Your movement will flow more smoothly, right? Yeah, here, 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 here. Circular movement. Right? So get into that habit, that routine of training. Put like maybe about 5 minutes into doing this exercise. You become really good. Trust me. The stand, same thing. You can do this stand slightly bent. You don't have to go like knees like this, right? This like this, you don't have to. You're so uncomfortable. You just go from here. It's okay, like this, and then from there you go train. Okay? Okay. Yes. Okay. Wasting. I'm showing you guys some of the skills that I practice and I learned. I will. I'm doing right now. Oh, my thoughts of John John. He's pretty super amazing martial artist. With his elbow and his knees are very lethal. You see, John Bon John, he got very long limbs. So if you were to sticking, if you like standing this part from his fingertip to you, he can hit you with your elbow. So very disadvantage if you go against him. His reach is like pretty amazing. And of course, as you know that we have all 8 limbs, right? Our fist, our hand, our fist, right? 2 limbs, right? Our elbow, 2, our knee, another 2, and our kicking, our foot, that's another 2, so 6. But 4 of his 8 limbs is the strongest 4. The 2 elbows and the 2 knees, and he's very expertise in those knees and elbow, right? The flying knee, go flying knees, and then the elbow, it go in close to you and they go elbow any way possible. I don't know how he does it. It's pretty amazing how he train. Chào em. Hello em. Yeah, it's amazing how he trains. This guy, he's like, you know, he's way, during his prime time, he's way out of the league, his league. But I don't know about now, though. Of course, doesn't matter how good we are, time is not gonna wait for us, right? When you're in your late 30s and stuff, the younger guys, like, you know, in their prime, they're better, they're stronger, so you never know. But back in his prime, or even right now, I don't know. He hasn't fighted yet against what Tom Aspano or something. Aspano, the younger guy in 30, 31. Not much against him. I'm not sure. He hasn't fight that, so I don't know. But as of now, he's pretty like insane. He's for all time. I mean, he hasn't been losing a fight ever since, right? Ever since he's come into the UFC, he hasn't lost a fight. So. Yeah, and he got all the lethal weapon, his elbows and his knees. So I say he's a legend. Yeah, of course you gotta, in order to have a great, be strong fighter, you gotta have to have the right timing, right? And also, of course, the confidence you carry yourself in there. I mean, like having the confidence to be in those kind of like cage fighting or whatever. Now that's like tougher than like most of us here, right? I know it's tougher than me for sure. You know, you have the guts to step in the cage, and you like, you know, you are risking everything. You know, you never know what's gonna happen, right? You could be end up in hospital. You could break your knees, your legs. So those guys, you know, my hands, my everything. I give them full class, and of course they one level way ahead of us, right? So you know, and some of you ask compare, oh, us to UFC, like how can you compare, right? That's a ridiculous question to compare. I mean, like we train maybe we train here 1 hour, 2 hours here and there, and we only train in our hands or whatever. Those guys, they train, man. They train days and night. They're running for like, you know, jogging, running. Few kick, punch here and there, and whatever, right? Just for our own health to improve ourselves at that time. We're not risking our life to go out and like, you know, to injure, right? We all have different jobs and everything, so that's a different story, right? We're not like, you know, 9 to 5 fighter or whatever, right? That's not our profession. Yes, and what I'm learning is just only the surface, and I still do have a lot of to learn. Like all of us, man, what we know is just little, sort of like we know just a little bit, just like one pebble in the desert, like one pebble sand in the desert, and the knowledge of martial arts or anything, any field out there is very vast, is unlimited, and what we know is just tiny, so limited, right? So therefore, we cannot really compare ourselves to anything or anyone. Just improve yourself every day, then you'll be happy, you know. If you can get yourself up every morning and you go train for like 20 minutes or half an hour, just get off your bed and you go for a jog, or you do some push-up in the rooms, or do jumping jacks or sit up or whatever in your room. Now, that is a very amazing start, right? We gotta start somewhere, and if you have that discipline, right? Yes, Hugo, discipline yourself to wake up and to train. Once you get up and train, you out there, and then you see other people, you watch on YouTube, social media, you see other people train. Oh man, I can train too. This guy can do it. I can do it too, man. See, I always think like that. Or sometimes I lack of motivation. I turn on a Rocky song, Rocky movie, or whatever, a Bruce Lee movie, Jackie Chan, whatever you like, right? And then you motivate yourself. Like for some of you guys want to train fitness, gym, whatever, you turn those music, gym music. You see Arnold training, or those heavy bodybuilder, or those guys that gymmer you admire, or like those guys that training, what you call it, catalyst or whatever, catalyst, or do crazy stuff. You train from there, right? So if you can help yourself, check. Right? So as you can see, right? Before I'm hitting with that dummy, I'm gonna use a lot of punching, right? But with this dummy, that's nothing. It's just bare. So I rarely do punching. From my punching, I turn into palm. Punching, I turn palm, 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 palm. Right? Now, training. With palm. Sorry, just have to move the camera around. So don't think that the palm is not little. Trust me, if you really train your palms straight, if you really train a lot and properly, you're gonna do some damage, right? Not just only the punch, but the palms and everything is really good. Now you see, just got the back done and hanging up here. Now I can practice my punch here, right? Tilt it over a bit, sorry. Just have to. This way. Now, this sandbag, I'm pretty sure you guys can invest in this sandbag. Like anywhere, maybe around 10 bucks, 15, 20 bucks. You fill it up with sand on the inside. That's what I did. And I just hang on to like a wall, or this time a coconut tree. And then from there, I can just practice here. So with the palm straight, with my pull palm, I can go here, open palm, with my hands close together. Right? Or I can practice the back hand. So I can go here, 1, 2, 1, 2, right? So don't think that the palm is not lethal. Trust me, some people they do practice really hard and they slap you like this. Now some of you seen power slap or whatever slap competition, right? The guy holding there for you like that, bah! Knock the person out, right? So the palm do really important, trust me. Average man I can take at once, honestly, maybe it's all depend. Maybe 1 or 2 or 3 max. Not like 10 like in the movies or whatever. Maybe 1 or 2 or 3 the max. Max. you know, realistically, right? Or sometimes, you never know. Certain day, you feel bad, you don't feel well, and all of a sudden you get a surprise attack, and then right, you cannot even beat one. So it's all depends, my friend. So good question though, right? But mostly 3 the most regular person. But other than that, I don't know. Other than that, some people are really good to have something, or they can attack you, surprise behind or whatever. Then you never know, all right? Thank you for the question. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm here. So please practice. So I would practice with this hand, slap back, and this hand I go like this. they're gonna hit to the face, right? It hurts like hell, trust me. Even then, if you just like this, you just tap your face, hit your nose like this, like maybe you put around 20% force into your face, see what happened? Like that, just like that, right? It hurts, of course it hurts. Now the sand here, because all of it is full, is settled down here, right? Therefore, it's very tough, very hard. So I really feel it. Now switch. So you can do maybe 10 each side. At the beginning, please don't hit too hard. Just light, tap it once you get used to it. Because when you're hitting here, when you hit here, your fingers will go like sort of like tingling a bit, sort of like hurt a little bit, but you can take it. Just take it easy though, right? Condition. Backhand and backhand and palm. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. See, just like that, your hand will be red, right? And it hurts, trust me, it hurts. So take it easy in the beginning when you practice, guys. Don't get carried away, you know, and it hurts. And here you can do punch. I can go straight punch, like the Wing Chun style, just straight punch from here. Boom, 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 right in front of you. Okay? So straight punch usually like they go against these two knuckles. So they're exposing these two knuckles. Or if you want, you can turn the other two knuckles. It's all depend on how you want to train your knuckles, okay? All right, let's go. 1, 2, 1. Let's move the camera this way a bit. Sorry guys, keep on moving you guys around all the time. Just wanna set the best angle where you can see. 1.